looks respond better to a female voice. Yeah, it's all that womb business. Yeah, you know, it soothes you, you know, when you're going mental.
Marlon, are you awake, love?
He's not going to hear that, is he?
You were the one that wanted him soothed out.
Marlon! Are you there or what? It's me and Lisa. And we feel a right pair of brats creeping about around here like this. So, open up, eh?
Oh, Marlon.
Tell Emily she might as well keys cut for the old village. Put me on shore full time.
I think we've got every right to feel worried about you, Marlon.
How many times I'm eating, you know? I've got a roof over my head.
Aye, about 6 inches over your head. Come down, man. I mean, how long can you stick this out? Look at you. You've no ale for a start.
We're on our way to the graveyard. Put these on Butch's grave.
4 years ago this week, I know. Died 24th of March 2000. I know, every headstone in there. Weird, isn't it? They were all alive once.
Aye. And if they had the chance to have the time again, not one of them would spend it stuck in a... Have we got a plan B then, or what?
How's he doing?
Didn't think you'd be in tonight.
Well, they managed without me for a month. Another hour's not going to make much difference.
We are human, believe it or not. Well, he's having trouble keeping his food down, and we're not sure what's causing it.
That's what they all do, though, ain't it?
More than we'd expect.
What's the doctor said?
Well, he's due to be here now, having a look.
You don't think it's serious, though, do you?
Well, I know he's not happy. Where are you, love? Doctor's on his way. Let's wait and see what he says.
Someone's going to have to try and get through to him, love, because it's not working with us.
Yeah, and them kings won't want to listen to any sob story, you know. They'll have him out on his ear.
We don't want to fall out with his neighbours.
They said he could have 24 hours. Let me finish off here, and
well,
I'll go on up.
It's not like you're busy, eh?
Zach, this is Mrs. Oak we're talking about. Leave it to me.
I'd say you had a bus to catch, but I know they don't run on Sundays. As the patron to this establishment, and so therefore your employer, might I inform you, Emily, that you're really starting to get on my nerves now?
I'm doing my job.
Oh, it speaks.
Try not to be too rude. One of us should.
That was work out there, was it?
It was important.
Would you mind telling me what's brought on this fit of enthusiasm for leaving work dead on time?
I'm quite worried about Marlon stuck up at Aldgate Farm by himself and that new family moving in.
Well, what's he doing up there?
He's stuck himself in the attic. It's a long story.
Sounds like a normal day in the Dingle world, if you ask me.
I didn't. Oh, excuse me. Oh, there's all sorts down here, Mrs. Oak.
That is my to-do pile.
It's other people's posts.
Oh, don't start getting all sanctimonious on me again.
This is for Tricia.
Yeah, well, I didn't know where to send it.
It's from the film company.
Could be anything.
It could be everything.
If you were talking to me in the first place, this might never have happened. Emily.
What happened to the B&B?
It's full. Save myself a few quid, do I?
This the glamorous bachelor lifestyle, is it?
Tidy up a bit if you want.
Dad'll be impressed.
Yeah, I'll see him after.
I suggest you tell him you've been given the elbow, because it won't be long before he finds out from somebody else, if he hasn't already.
I'm sure we can rely on Sadie for that, can't we? Tom King's secret police.
Just tell him.
All right. I intend to.
No. You intend to crack on that you've had a bit of a row, and it'll all be sorted once Colleen's cooled down and cut the odd sleeve off your jacket. No. She's chucked you out. It's your fault. It's been coming for ages, and the only issue is who's happiest, you or her. Tell him.
Have you quite finished?
Be outside home farm in an hour. We'll get this house buying business out of the way.
How come you've started giving all the orders lately, anyway?
Happen you'll have to get used to it one day. Unless you intend turning into a responsible adult.
I think we need to X-ray him and have a proper look, yes?
Well, what do you think it could be? I mean, is he all right or what?
I suspect your baby might have something called necrotizing enterocolitis.
You what?
It's not uncommon in premature babies who've gone through similar circumstances. RDS, the vomiting, now tenderness in the abdomen, discoloration around the navel. It would fit the pattern. I want to make sure.
Wait a minute. How serious is it?
I'll need the x-rays. We'll know a bit more very shortly. Why don't you go home for a while?
I don't think so.
Well, either way, I can't exactly go back there while he's like this, can I?
I'll phone him, see what I can sort out.
You're always welcome to come in, Jarvis. It's never too late.
God likes a challenge.
I've yet to feel cold hand of impending oblivion on my shoulder, thanks, Vicar. I'm trying to put off big spiritual questions as long as I can.
We'll be here.
Ashley, I'll catch up with you later, depending what time Betty calls.
Tell her we miss her, and can she bring some of that warm weather back with her?
Laurel, are you feeling imbued with spirit of Christian generosity?
Well, I suspect I'm about to be tested, but now's good a time as any, so go on then.
You run out of beer money, Gervais.
Are my fixed for borrowing Betty's computer tomorrow?
What? Well, taking it where?
Oh, you watch him, he'll have it weighed in for scrap.
Do you mind? No, I've got this free CD thing off one of them genealogy magazines for figuring out who your ancestors are. I need a good way up, but I don't want to do it in cafe for fear of folk coming up mithering.
Yeah, come and find me. I'm in the village most of tomorrow, so...
Oh, thanks. You're helping move the Historical Society forward into 21st century.
Isn't that a contradiction in terms?
Oh, very erudite. Is that you talking, or is it Ashley rubbing off on you?
Watch it, or I change my mind.
I'd rather not talk to you through a closed door.
You always leave me alone.
You should know by now that's not going to happen. I suppose I'm just pig-headed. This came for Tricia.
Why don't you say?
Shall I come in or are you coming out?
You know what's going to happen next, don't you?
What's that?
As soon as Katie sets eyes on one of these, she'll want one.
Between Victoria and Katie, we'd have half the flock in the house feeding out of bottles.
As long as we don't tell them we're only rearing them for eating.
Everything going all right at home?
Yeah, as far as I know.
Robert's still behaving himself?
I know this sounds unbelievable, but he's like the perfect lodger. Tidying up, cooking. He'd make someone a really nice wife one day.
No hassle, then?
We're actually having a really good time.
If I'd known all these years all I had to do was get you into a house on your own, I'd have done it ages ago. I'd probably look 10 years younger and all.
You wish.
What's it say?
With compliments.
Well, nothing else.
Only on the tape. Mumbai Moonlight. Preview copy, not for distribution, that's it.
What are you going to do about it?
How do you mean? I'm going to watch it. I want to see Tricia. Here, hold on to it, we'll get me caught. Actually, no. Does Paddy know we're coming?
I don't think he'll mind.
This was her dream. It's like she's coming back to see me.
I think a lot of other people would like to see her, as long as you're OK about that.
It's like a sign, this. I knew if I concentrated on focus, you know, things happen. Folks think I'm going daft stuck up here, but they're wrong. They're wrong.
It'll do you good to get out.
Oh, phone Zach and Lisa. Get everybody round. I could murder a beer. You don't think this is weird?
Not if it's finally got you smiling.
Will be in your bank account first thing Monday morning.
Not only are you now the proud owner of Holgate Farm, you've also taken on the role of Marlon Dingle's landlord.
Well, it's all under control. His friend, manager or whatever, has got 24 hours to shift him. What was her name?
Emily.
Emily.
Well, good luck.
Well, we'll see how it goes. It's been a pleasure doing business with you, love.
Even though you've robbed us.
And left us a nutter upstairs.
Oh, I just threw that in.
You see, my lads are still trying to figure it out. There is a time to bark and a time to roll over.
Well, do forgive me if I don't scratch as well.
That's one way of getting rid of me, I suppose. Gentlemen.
Hey, what's going on?
Just on our way out.
Well, I'm surprised she let you lot in.
Let's keep this civilised, if you don't mind, please, Scott.
Why? Because it makes him feel less crooked, does it, if we stand here and talk nicely to one another?
I am sorry, Mr. King.
We don't want to rouse, son. Well, thank you again. We'll be speaking soon, no doubt. Wrap things up.
Yeah, make sure we nail everything down next time, eh?
But the cock, you're out of order.
Well, if we've got nothing else to discuss.
It's business, mate.
What can you do, eh?
Jimmy.
Scott, wait for me in the office, please.
Kids today.
Graced us with his presence, then.
A little bit of grace wouldn't go amiss all round if you could possibly manage it.
Sure he's all right?
No, but it's a start.
It's just a film, though, innit? And it's not going to bring her back. It might make him worse.
Here, lad. Cop for that. Dingle popcorn.
Can everybody see? Cheers, brother. Shadrach, no, you don't. You're going to have to sit there next to Sam.
Eh? He'll stain your rug.
You don't mind we're all here, do you? I think what I mean is, you don't mind I'm here.
Why don't you get on the floor between these two? A rose between two thorns, love. Red or white, anyone?
I'll have a pint of mixed.
Was there no other information?
Starring Trisha Dingle.
Just the tape and the slip.
You would have thought there'd been a note, at least.
You going to shut up or what? It's on.
I'll get these, seeing we're celebrating.
Buy me one of them, Len. I'll marry you myself.
Hey, you leave him alone, because he's past saving.
You want to get a grip down there, Ethan. Them sermons are driving everyone to drink.
Apart from me. I wonder what that means.
Well, the noted Bible says you can't sink a couple of pints every now and again.
Oh, is this something you've researched?
Well, you'd be surprised, lad. What about the Well of Beer, Book of Numbers, chapter 21, verse 16?
You know, I believe that's a place.
You know, that's danger of a literal interpretation.
Right, Louise, I've done all the glasses. Oh, right, well, you can get off now if you like. I've still got half an hour yet.
Oh, don't worry, I can handle this. Look, here you go.
Right.
Happen you need more staff.
Now listen, before we sit down, let us establish that we'll have no more wedding talk, because if I have to listen to any more, I'm going home.
Don't be so miserable.
Well, I don't mind where we sit, as long as my hand's in a good light.
What are you doing hanging around here when you could be at home?
I don't want to slip off early, do I? Makes them look like I'm not bothered.
Oh, you've got a lot to learn about the world of work, Flower. Go on, get gone. Your little personal issues not re-emerging by any chance?
No, it's not that. It's just, I'm not exactly going home to intimate wedded bliss, am I? Robert and Don are hanging about everywhere.
Yeah, well, I think that's something you need to discuss with your husband, as in getting rid before it's a problem.
Chaz, it's already a problem for me.
But not for him.
And we need the rent.
When does Trisha come in? It's supposed to be part of a dream sequence.
Well, I'll be having one of them soon if it don't liven up.
Oh, give it a chance. It's only been on 10 minutes.
Shall I fast forward?
Oh, after this bit, cough that beginning in fruity purple pants.
What are you having then, Dad?
I think I might manage a small single malt.
That's a pint of lager, a pint of bitter, and a small malt when you got a minute, love. She's got him sorted, though. I mean, talk about his master's voice.
Oh, she's all right, is Zoe. If I were 20 years younger, you never know.
She's not your type, Dad. She's one for the ladies.
How do you know that? Oh, don't tell me.
No, it's common knowledge. You wouldn't think it, though, would you?
Now, hey, you two have got wives you should be thinking about.
Give him a large one, will you, love?
So, how good a mood are you in, Dad?
It's going to get worse, obviously.
Colleen's chucked me out.
That's news.
It's full time, finished. That's it.
First, you're an idiot, lad. But we all know that, don't we? Second, get it sorted, rapid. Third, what do you want me to do?
Well, you could put me up in your new gaff tonight for a start.
If we weren't in public, I'd slap you one.
Just as well, innit?
What about the kids? Oh, you're a waste of time, Carl. Sometimes I think she'd be better off shut of you.
I know. She thinks that too. So can I bring me sleeping bag tonight then, or what?
There were a skeleton fought with Richard III at Battle of Bosworth. There were a few more, we might not be in state we are now.
What, bored, you mean?
You have misappropriated Historical Society funds for your own personal ends.
$4.99 for a blooming magazine. Look, it's not just about my family.
Well, that's all we've heard so far.
It should have gone through the committee.
I think you're going to lose your Jarvis, lad.
Oh, I'm going to bar. I should have put that to vote too.
I'll have a small port, please.
So have you ever heard of this necrotising, whatever it is?
Not my field of expertise, love.
What's happening?
It's not good, I'm afraid. Do you mind if we sit down? Noah does have NEC, necrotizing enterocolitis, and it's a serious condition.
So what are you doing about it?
There are more tests. We're getting him set up on antibiotics, and we keep a very close eye on developments from now on.
When you say serious, I mean what we're talking about.
Okay. Noah could respond quite quickly to treatment, and we'll start to see signs of recovery. Or he may need surgery, in which case we'll also know that soon enough.
I've spoken to the governor. They know the score if she needs to stay.
Yeah, like I'm going to want to rush back to my cell anyway. Is he going to die?
Not if I've got anything to do with it.
Just don't mess me about. You know how it works. What are the odds?
Let's both try and be optimistic.
Just tell me, please.
I'd say 50-50.
Have you had a bad feeling about this?
Let's try and keep things positive, yeah?
Maybe we just missed her, it went so fast.
Rewind and have another go. Well, they wouldn't have sent it if she wasn't on it somewhere, would they?
They don't know she's dead.
Maybe it was one of those director's cuts.
Did any of you lot know about this?
We know no more than you, son. Maybe we can ring him in the morning and find out what happened.
You've all been trying to get me to come out.
Nobody knew Tricia wasn't in it, Mark.
How do I know you've not got this from some video shop to con me with?
Nobody's trying to make a fool of you, darling. God knows what's happened.
Oh, yeah. Maybe I should go and ask him then. She's been cut. She never existed. She never existed. She never existed.
Marlon, I'm really sorry. We didn't know, honestly.
None of you knew. Like you say, God knows. I'm going to have a word with him right now.
Sit down, Ayla. We'll give it another ring.
She's not there! She was never there! I made her up! Get off me! Leave me alone, all of you! Who are you anyway? You want me going to get back? Like Tricia?
Can I get you another?
Don't creep, Carl. You sound like a girl.
Get him a double. Same again for me. And put your face straight.
You've left the village, apparently.
Long story. I'll tell you after. Same again, please.
My ancestors were all rogues and vagabonds, bar one. And he was a monk in Ireland.
And which gene did you inherit? Oh, he knows a thing or two about sin, don't you, lad?
I think I should be getting. Yeah, listen, not that I feel obligated, but since I've got a load of homebrew and some genealogy books, why don't we go back to yours and have a go at some of that family tree stuff?
What, and get blooded for now instead of paid for it? Ooh, that sounds good to me.
Definitely my cue for an early night.
Hang on. How do you feel about grave rubbing?
Is this a true question?
I thought we might do some archiving for the Historical Society.
We're on to me all for business, eh? Come on! What kind of service do you call Come on, we can't just not go and find him, though, can
He'll be back in his attic, mate.
He went down there.
It's freezing. He's got no coat. Hello? Mum? It's my mum.
I just think he might do something stupid, the sort of mood he's in.
Just shush, will you? What's up with him? Yeah, we'll be there as soon as we can. She said it's nowhere and he's really poorly. She wants us there straight away.
Jack, love, give us a lift to the hospital and then we can come back and help search for Marlon with Shadrach and Sam.
Good job. Put some diesel in.
Come on, Dave, we go this way.
Can you stay here with Diane? He can't come. Come on.
You did your best, love. Don't worry, they'll find him.
Come on! It's a bit late for knocking doors.
What was
now,
the point of her even going in the first place? It's all been a waste of time. Everything because it was nothing.
Do you want to slow down and tell me what's
Why don't you tell me? I've just been seeing God, and he wasn't in, and I want to know.
I think you better come inside.
Why do you get God to ask Trisha what it's all about? She's supposed to be up there with him, isn't she?
Marlon, in. I'm quite happy to talk, Marlon, but Gabrielle's asleep in bed.
Sorry.
I'm not sure what it is you want me to tell you.
I want to know why.
Specific?
Why is Trisha not in that film? Well, what's she in? What's she in it to begin with? And she died and she disappeared out of it. What? You know, is somebody up there sticking pins in her mouth? I want to know. I want to know. I'm sick of it. Don't let him in. Ashley, sorry, we were just looking for Marlon.
He's fine. He's with me.
You nearly frightened us to death, you. Come on, wheels, Marlon. I thought I had. Nobody knew about that film, you know. God did, didn't he? God did. Tell him, Ashley, tell him.
Why don't you gentlemen leave us to it for an hour?
An hour? Oh, great, is that all I get? I can get last orders in!
Marlon, sit down.